ADF goes out of its way to craft wholesome-sounding stories that present their side as the victims. Here's Kristen Waggoner spelling it out.
We need to win back culture. And I would say we need you to engage, to tell the stories in a winsome way. Accurate, but winsome. Be a storyteller and tell the narrative, because we win when the truth gets out.
Right, it wants its stories to be told in a winsome way, which means portraying themselves as advocates for upstanding Americans whose individual liberties have been trampled on, not, ideally, a bunch of lawyers in a conference room saying, Christian love, kill, kill, kill. But hearing we win when the truth gets out is a little hard to take, given ADF's relationship to the truth can be shaky at best. For instance, a few years back, they pushed for a ban on trans athletes in youth sports in Arizona. A key part of that push was this testimony from a teenage girl named Grace about what had happened to her team at her state softball tournament.
We stepped onto the field motivated to go in and play our hardest and to display how hard we'd trained. But that spirit of determination was quickly dampened with one of confusion and doubt when we discovered that our opponents were fielding a biological male who identified as a female. Our entire team's focus and motivation was affected as we grappled with the impact of this new player. Sure enough, our opposing team won. The boy gave them an edge, both physically and mentally, that we couldn't match. I had heard stories like this happening to other girls in other states, but I never expected it would happen at my school.
Well, I've got great news for you. It didn't. It didn't happen at your school at all, because it turned out there was no trans girl on the opposing team. That team's coach even told us they only thought she was trans because she had short hair and was good. And while Grace's team did lose, they also lost 16-6, an ass whooping so bad no one player could be responsible for it. And on top of all that, Grace isn't just any old high schooler. It turns out she's actually the daughter of Kristen Waggoner. She's basically the ultimate transphobic Nepo baby, or, to put it more winsomely, transphobic person of nepotistic descent.